Hi, my name is Natalie Leach and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have a 10-minute postnatal stretch that I do personally that I find really helps my body feel better every single day. Now, before you take part in today's stretch, I want to ensure that you've been cleared by your physician to move your body, although this really is a gentle stretch and it should be suitable for everyone. Okay, also before we get going, don't forget to click subscribe, turn on the notifications. I'm posting between 1 and 2 workouts to this channel every single week, and I don't want you to miss them. Now, all you'll need today for our stretch is a mat or something you can put on the floor so that you feel comfortable, because we are indeed going to be on the floor for a lot of today's stretch. All right, so join me down on the ground. We're just going to bring our knees wider than our hips, and we're going to start with child's pose. So we're just going to bring our hands nice and long out in front of us. Deep breaths through this entire 10 minutes, okay? I want you to take nice deep breaths. Try and reach those fingertips nice and long in front of you, letting your hips drop onto the heels. And just breathe into it. Now, I do this stretch usually in the mornings before I start my day, but it's also a great one to do before you go to bed. Let's take those hands, put the palms down, elbows to the sky, and you're just going to drop one shoulder down, applying a little bit of pressure so that you feel that stretch through the chest and through the front of that shoulder. Then let's just shift our weight into that other side. And you're just going to keep going back and forth between sides, moving at your own pace. We don't always stretch our bodies the way we should. So let's take the time to do that right now. You've chosen this workout, so let's do it. Good. You're just going to lengthen one arm nice and long to the side. And again, like we did in child's pose, I want you to reach those fingertips as long as they'll go. And you should feel a nice release through your bicep. Good, let's do that to the other arm here. So take your time, reach those fingertips out nice and long, and then drop down into that shoulder. Now, my little guy is 5 months now. It's crazy how time flies. And I'm holding him most of the day. So let's give these arms a nice big stretch here. If you're with me, you're holding your little one a ton. Good. We're going to interlock those hands in behind our back if you can. Otherwise, just try and get them as close together as you can. And we're just going to bring those hands up into the sky. Lean into it if you can. Again, opening through that chest. What we often find as a new mom is we round and hunch our back. You really need to take the time to open up through the chest and get those stretches in. Fantastic. Well done. We're going to do the opposite here. We're going to stretch through the back. So interlock those hands out in front, round the back. Now I want you to shift your weight. I want to drop into one side, deepening the stretch on that other side. Good. Drop down. And are you still breathing? Are you still using your breath? You should be. So again, with your own breath, I want you to just shift from one side to the other side. Good. Bring your hands down to your sides here. Relax those shoulders. You're actually going to flex your hands so they face the ground, and you're just going to drop one ear to shoulder. You can close your eyes. I automatically close my eyes on this one. Feeling a real nice lengthening down the side of the neck into that trapezius. Good, let's rotate down to the other side. Ears trying to meet the shoulder. You should feel a real nice stretch here. Well done. Let's just roll the neck down from one side to the other. Feel free to keep your eyes closed through this whole thing. You can hear my voice, so if you want to keep your eyes closed, so you can focus and really think about the mind and muscle connection here. Let's just do it. Keep shifting from one side to the other side. Well done. We're going to come onto our sit bones. We're going to stretch through the hips and through the legs next, okay? So I want you to just bring those feet out in front of you. And you can do that as wide as feels comfortable for you. So it's going to be different for everybody, right? You're going to take your hands and you're just going to reach them towards the ankle on the one leg. Try to keep your sit bones on the ground. Don't lift that other side up. It might want to, but try not to let it. Good. Let's walk those hands through center. And again, lengthen those fingertips nice and long in front of you. You should feel the back of the leg stretching here. Let's walk the hands to the other side. Again, reaching for that ankle, trying to drop your chest down onto the thigh. Well done. We're going to open up through our side body next. So I want you to keep your weight on that one leg. This time I want you to open through the chest. Reach that arm up over top. It's trying to go for your toe. And again, every single body is going to look different doing this, right? It depends on your flexibility, on your range of motion. Just feel a real nice stretch through the side of the body here. Deep breath in. Come up tall, and as you exhale, we're going to take it to the other side. Again, keep that chest nice and open. Good. Now, I know we often have a little bit of tension in our hips, so we're going to release our hips next. You're going to bring one leg out in front. Other leg is going to cross over top. Now, if it feels comfortable for you, you can come into a bit of a pretzel here and bend that leg that was underneath, and you're just going to twist into the bent top leg. And I want you to almost try and take your eye gaze all the way behind you. Trying to look over that shoulder, and you should feel that release through the hip. Give me a couple nice deep breaths here. Good. Slowly bring yourself back to the front, and let's switch legs here. So other leg is going to go underneath. Other leg comes on top. You can get into that pretzel position with me, or you can keep that bottom leg extended to the front and just gently twist in, try and look over that back shoulder. Nice deep breaths. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. If you've got the time to do this stretch right now, I want you to take it for your body. Your body deserves it. We've got one more stretch to do. One more stretch to do here. So I want you to bring those feet back behind you. We're going to come into down dog. So you're going to start on all fours here. You're going to tuck under through the toes, shift your weight back into the heels, and just try to lengthen that back. Let those shoulders drop away from the ears. And if it feels comfortable for you, you're going to walk one heel down and then the other. One heel and the other. You might be on your feet all day as well, right? And we don't always take time to stretch through our calf muscles as we're walking around, bouncing our babies. So just release through the calf muscles here. Well done. We're going to shift our weight back forward, drop down to the knees, and we're going to finish this stretch exactly where we started it. In child's pose, extend those fingertips nice and long. Sit those hips right down onto your heels and just breathe. Give me 2 nice deep breaths in. Well done. Now you can stay here. You could go through all of those stretches again if you'd like. But I want to thank you for taking the time to stretch your body today. And again, before you leave, don't forget, click subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the workouts that I'm posting to this channel. Feel free to do this stretch in the morning or at night before you go to bed. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Take care.